Hey guys, it's Tom. How y'all feeling? I'm doing good, thanks. Let me take a drink first. I started talking, all of a sudden I got dry. Anyway, okay. So, we do a lot of knife reviewing, alright? Me and a bunch of other guys and whatever. But how about accessories? Seriously. I mean, like, aftermarket knife sheaths. You know, you go out and you buy this knife and you're at a flea market or whatever. It's like, wow, that's nice. Take it home and what am I gonna? I gotta get a sheath for it. So blah 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 blah. So now on eBay, if you type in leather knife sheaths, there's a million of them. Be careful. Some of them are super knife sheaths. Some of them are thin as paper. I bought one that was called the Buffalo Skinner. The way the angle of the leather looked, looked like it was about a 4 or 5 ounce leather. It's like, okay. So it got here, and it's just a sheath. And it was actually a PU leather sheath, which was a pleather, partially something or other it's called. It wasn't worth the room it took up. Good thing it was only $7, right? I bought one for $35 that showed up here, and it was just about as thin. So just be careful, watch the weight of the leather and everything. Now, I don't deal much with Amazon or other places, but with eBay, you can get a, going down, you can get a money-back guarantee. If you get screwed on your product, you can get a hold of eBay, and eBay will make right. If you can't, if the dealer won't, eBay will give you your money back. So I've got 4 cases going now. 2 on some books and some on knives. So anyway, over on eBay, I was typing in tactical nylon sheaths. Yeah, I deal a lot with hollow-handled survival knives and just survival knives in general, and a lot of them don't come with sheaths because they're from the 80s and stuff. Sheaths wear out or stitches broke or whatever. So I look for aftermarket sheaths all the time. So I found this fairly decent deal. You get a 4-pack of Charade sheaths. Now this is I do have a sheath for this knife, but this is just to let you give you an idea. What the hell? Seriously? In the bag. I've got another knife attached to this. The 2 handles got messed up in the bag, and here it is. So anyway, just for reference, I put a knife in here. I do have a sheath for this life knife. So you can get 4 of these. This takes a 6-inch blade, okay, and a rather bulbous handle. So you can get a pretty good sized knife to fit these sheaths. Everybody's like, "Don't review on that." I will sooner or later. So that's typical with a Charade sheath. You got the nylon, moly webbing, moly attachments. This is a detachable pouch, which some of them I had wasn't. Got a black plastic liner insert. If you look down there, you can see holes through it. And you got an adjustable retention, one retention strap that's Velcro adjustable. Let me see if I can get a hold of it here. So it's Velcro adjustable. Your typical Velcro on and off the belt. These are quality Charade sheaths. That I'm not sure what model knife they went on, but it's a 5.5, 6-inch model knife. So I would imagine it's like a 38, I think it was. 27s, stuff like that. But that's one option for you. There are other options over there as far as different sheaths, like the Rothkos. Now, the Rothko says it takes a 7-inch blade, but I've had them to where my K-bar would fit this one, wouldn't fit that one, wouldn't fit this one, wouldn't fit 3 or 4 more, and all of a sudden I'd find one that would fit. So if you're going to order them, the Rothko ones, don't order them anything over 6.5-inch blade, and unless you can get to a survival shop or something. It's driving me nuts because I won't straighten out. Unless you can get to a survival knife or some survival shop and test the knives out, okay? But like I said, these are great. They fit a variety of my knives. Here's they get their Jungle King. Fits this Life knife. Oh, by the way, these are ambidextrous. That's why I bought them. So us left-handies, we don't have to go with, we're not stuck. Because I can't stand out when a company brings out a knife. There's no option for left-handers. It's almost like, we don't count. But I want to count in this world. Boy, that was a face of freeze time, wasn't it? So anyway, that's one option. Get this retained in there so I don't get hooked up. Now, that's the nice side of the coin. Let's look at the terrible side. Now, also when you're on eBay or maybe Amazon, you're going to see a sheath out there called a carry-all sheath. And it looks really nice. And it's designed to carry everything. It fits everything. Well, there it is. Looks pretty good, huh? This does have double retention straps. I took the one off. The removable Velcro retention straps. So let's take a look at this one. Now this is one of them Harbor Freight Gordons with the 8.5-inch blade on it. So that fits the carry-all sheath. Now, what's wrong with the carry-all sheath? Well, let's start out by saying it's got Velcro Molly webbing on the back. No snaps, just Velcro Molly webbing. Okay. Yep, she's slipping off my lap. I ain't going to have that knife sticking me in the foot. And, you know, I can't just sit here and talk about it. This unvelcros all the way down. This unvelcros all the way down with the rest of it. So if you want to trust your knife and your sheath onto your flick or whatever you're carrying it on by Velcro, of course a lot of other pieces are, but I mean, go right ahead. You know. Belt loop is attached. It's not a detachable type belt loop. It is attached to the sheath, which that part I do like. And it's big, as you can see. Now, this is very thin nylon. This is almost like, you could almost use this for pants material. Maybe a 200, 250 corridor, okay? In here, there's a cheap-ass plastic sheath. I mean, just plastic insert. I mean, it's so cheap you can reach in there and bend it with your finger. Which, you shouldn't be able to do that with plastic inserts, okay? I've seen soda bottles thicker than this insert. This nice little piece of, looks like some kind of protection leather is nothing but plastic or pleather or PU leather, whatever they want to call it. Stitching is really cheap. The only good thing about it, it's got 2 holes in the bottom to put a leg tie on. So this is the carry-all sheet that you do see on eBay and all over the place. It runs like $10, $12. Trust me, put a little extra money in it, and because with the retention straps, you've got one down here that's a Velcro over, and then you have this locker which you just put it in the holder, twist it. Now with these, they're detachable off the sheath. They're Velcroed in the front, and then they're Velcroed around the back. So you can detach these and move these on the sheath anywhere you want, or just take them completely off the sheath. Doesn't matter to the sheath. So that's a couple of options there for you that just, you know, if you're looking for the nylon retention stuff and accessories, because I'll tell you, there's some, let me take a quick look here. There's some accessories out there you cannot beat the price. One of them would be these little boogers. eBay. Now, these are ceramic sharpening stones. I got a ceramic one. There's a soft Arkansas. I think they're called ultralights. And there's another black and white one. This is very fine grit, very fine grit, and rough grit. Stones. They were $13. The guy sent me an offer for $10, plus shipping. So I bought some of these, and why did I buy them? Because I can put these in my belts and my sheaths. Like I said, I deal a lot with the survival knives from out of the 80s and stuff. They always had a sharpening stone on, a sharpening stone. I'll put the sharpening stone in with it. So anyway, so I can put these in my sheaths. I could put them in the sheaths, or I can just, you know, leave them out, carry them natural, or put them in a backpack or whatever. But these are indispensable in the field. This thing here weighs, if it weighs a gram, it's lucky. Really, seriously. There's no weight to any of them stones. So you can, even if you drilled a hole in it, cut it in half, drilled a hole in it, and hung it around your neck. You know, you can do most anything you want with these things. What a deal, though. I mean, like I said, $10 of shipping came to 12 something. I got 3 stones, which is $4 a piece. You can't touch sharpening stones. But on eBay, you can get any kind you want. You know, the carabundum stones, the really rough ones, to these type. To you can find lots of, you know, 3, 4, 10, 15 stones. Some of them are antiques. I ran into one the other night. There was 3 Arkansas soft stones around this size, fit a little leather slips. 2 bigger ones and a desk-mounted Arkansas hard stone, or oil stone. For $25. Now I would have to admit, with the hardness of the knives nowadays, you do have to watch what you get, because sometimes these won't even touch the hard knives, the Rockwells of, you know, say 60, 61, 63. You are going to need them diamond sharpeners, especially like a buck 110. My cousin said to me one day, I can't get my knife sharpened. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, he has a buck 110 since 1974 or something like that. He said, I run it over that stone I have, and he had one, the carabundum 6-inch, like, rough stone. He said, then just don't do anything. Won't even touch it. And I said, well, what's a buck knife? So what does that have to do with it? I said, the only thing tougher than a buck knife is a rock. He's like, oh, yeah. So at the time I had a ceramic sharpener. I used to carry the small ceramic rod, so we were cleaning deer and stuff that day. Took his buck knife, about 20 swipes over the ceramic rod, and it would shave you. And he was ecstatic. I gave him the rod and told him, here. So, anyway, just some knife accessories, like, you know, aftermarket sheaths, these beautiful stones, stuff like that. And they will tell you, you know, like that carry-all sheet said fit up to an 8-inch blade, or the charade sheet said fits up to a 6.5. It's actually a 6. But, you know, they will tell you what size they are. Watch your leathers. You know, watch everything. Make sure you go over with a fine-tooth comb, because, as anything, everybody's trying to make money. And I have noticed it over at Amazon, too. I pick up a lot of leather sheaths for my knives, especially what I call carry-all sheaths, which is basically a sheath that'll fit multiple knives. and they usually run between $17 and $30. And some are good, some that I picked up are pieces of crap. So, this is Tom, and thank you for your time and your patience. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share it out. It is kind of a long one, so I do apologize. So we will see you guys on the next one.